to close, I'd like to lift up this past Friday night. I know some of you were here as part of the showcase at Pilgrim Lutheran School to highlight the theatrical work being done in concert with Creative Root, who is the outreach theatrical arm of DePaul University that provided enrichment for our lower grade students. So Miss Bella, next slide. Miss Bella was working with our students, and one of the classic fairy tales that was presented this past Friday was Hansel and Gretel. Hansel. No, there's no Zoolander fans in here? Okay, Hansel. Anyway, she had them learn the story as is, but then they were empowered by her. She was challenged to change the end of the story however they wanted to do. So instead of the witch getting shoved into the oven and them having to scramble back home without anything to eat, which is ironically how the fairy tale begins in the first place, they're lost alone in the forest hungry. The kids were like, what if we come up with a spell, not to kill the witch, but just to make her disappear? So a little less violent ending, but then the more powerful thing is they did another spell at the end that provided enough food for them and for everyone in their family to eat forever. In other words, filling the hungry with good things. Isn't that powerful? The kids wrote a wonderful ending to that story, and how wonderful is it when we realize what they realize, that we are participants in the story of the prophets and of God's love for us and for all. God is holy, and the Magnificat magnifies the truth that God will have the last word amidst all the pain and suffering we may experience. And God chooses to light that fire and write that story through us.